joining me today on this Katy Perry themed stream. It might be a little loud.
Coming soon, Oreo meets the bat.
Something crazy is going on my phone and I don't know what it is. Did you guys hear that? That was like an advert or something. Oh well, hopefully that's gone. How is everyone doing today? Sorry if it's loud outside because I've got cars going by. I'm just trying to keep some cool air coming in because even though it's really cold in England at the moment, I'm actually quite hot and I've got a jumper on. Doing well. I'm doing really well. So, hello to everyone that is joining, and I have a few things that I want to talk about Katy-wise, and just discuss like a few of her lyrics and her tours and her singing. And I know that some of you have sent in some questions that you'd like me to ask, but basically anything that anyone's wanting to talk about regarding Katy Perry, then let's chat, let's have a discussion. Hi Jan, hi Brett, hi Mike, hi Manish, hi Katy Cat, hi Amber, hello, thanks for joining. Zimin, hello, hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. Hope you do as well. So I guess we should kick things off by saying what we love about Katy Perry. What is it that, this is what I'm interested in, what is it that drew everyone into Katy Perry's music initially? Was it her first single? Maybe you weren't keen on the first single, but then later on down the line you got hooked on one of her records. I'd like to know what it was that first brought you into the Katy Cat fandom. For me, I was pretty much hooked from the get-go. I think because I love pop music, and when I Kissed a Girl came onto the scene, it was like, it was huge, wasn't it? I mean, it was undeniably one of the biggest songs. I don't know, I just remember it being absolutely huge when I was younger. And yeah, and then quite often I need to kind of hear a couple of songs before I become a proper fan of someone. But when her album came out, I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. So I can see some of you are saying some things, so I'm just gonna see what people say. She doesn't take herself too seriously. Yeah, that's so true. In a world full of serious things, it's nice when someone doesn't take themselves too seriously. We need that fun, don't we? What else is everyone saying? Amber, I loved her story. Growing up Christian, not being able to fully express herself, and then coming out with the music she did. I know, that takes guts, doesn't it? That takes real guts, I feel. To know yourself so well and to know exactly what you want to portray to the world, that you can break out of that kind of surrounding. Oh yeah, takes absolute guts. What's everyone else saying? Hello, by the way, to everyone saying hello. Hi from Italy. Oh, hello. Hi from Vietnam. Everybody's here. Litu, I like that she has a balance between light and darkness. That's a really good thing to say. She can have fun singles like Raw, but she can also do darker songs like Wide Awake, which can be more introspective. Wide Awake, funnily enough, is one of my favourite, if not my favourite, Katy Perry song. So I love that. That's a really good take on it, though. The fact that she has that side of her which we've all seen, especially when she did her live stream thing. Do you guys remember that? I think we continually get to see different sides of Katy. Yeah. What else is everyone saying? Her down-to-earth attitude. Yeah, absolutely. For me, the music video Raw. That is a great video, huh? From her voice to what she's wearing, I love Perry thing. Love that. Perry thing. We should adopt that. Yes. Her outfits are something else, aren't they? She saved my life. Wow, Lena. Wow. That's incredible. And I'm so glad. Firework was the first song I listened from her. This is Fernando. And I immediately became a Katy Cat. That song was a defining moment in Katy's career, wasn't it? I feel. That song continues to be on another level, I think. She's the queen of pop. Yes. Oh. Thank you. Is it Dewey? Is that how you pronounce your name? Thank you so much. Hi, Larissa. Hugo, her songs have so much meaning, and I think people connect really well. Yeah, that's the thing, because it's the same thing we were talking about earlier with the light and the dark. I think that if you're then able to, and she's such a fantastic lyricist as well, and I think a lot of people don't realise this, but she really, you know, she takes her lyrics from her diaries and things. I mean, I know you guys know, but that kind of writing, that's the stuff that connects with people because it's so personal, and that's the stuff we need, isn't it? If we are trying to find someone to connect with ourselves, then lyrically, how are we supposed to if it isn't properly meaningful, if it doesn't have that personal slant? Zimin, as a stand for her for like 10 years, the thing that made me a Katy Cat, each song of hers has a different concept and style, and our personality matches so much. I became a Katy Cat. Yeah, I can see what you mean there. She does think about her whole aesthetic, not only of, you know, what we're all going to see, the songs. I don't know, you can kind of listen to a song and see how Katy would be looking in the music video, and there's so much that goes into it. Let's see what everyone else is saying, and then we'll move on to another subject. Wide Awake is your favourite song as well. That's a good one. Katy's music always gives me energy. By the way, how's the quality of this? Because I've got you guys on my iPhone, and I'm worried that the quality isn't very good, but I'm, as long as you can hear me, who cares? No, I do care. I'm a Katy Cat since Chained to the Rhythm, dark lyrics, colourful video and instrumental. Okay, interesting. Yeah, that's a great video, that one. What's my favourite Katy song? My favourite Katy song, well, as I said earlier, is probably Wide Awake, but controversially, what is this controversial? I love Pearl. There's something about the transformation that happens in the lyrics, how we start off with the telling of this story, and then by the end it's I used to, and we realise that actually it's Katy telling the story from her perspective, and I love that transformation. And that song came at a time when I was going through my own transformation, and I just zoned in on it, so I love that. I love it. Nicholas is saying, for me it was Prism. I grew up unexposed to the majority of pop rock music and had very little access to the world, but when Raw came out I heard it and was hooked, and Prism's still my favourite. Prism is good, it's very good. Oh, that's a question. Thoughts on Katy going country genre? Huh. Yeah, she could do that. I mean, the thing is that Katy's done a lot of different types of music. We know she can do the acoustic thing because she often does, especially on her tours. So yeah, I reckon so. What do you guys think? She's from a whole nother world, a different dimension. I see what you did there. E.T. is my favourite song, closely followed by Bon Appetit, because love that. Harley's in Hawaii. Harley's in Hawaii is one of those songs that creeps up on you, I think. Have you watched her new music video for When I'm Gone? Yes, I have. My goodness. She brought it to that video. No? There's a certain point, where is it? The song's so short, but it's like near the 2-minute mark, I think, where she does this twirl around. I was like, whoa, Katy. Amazing. Go, Katy, go. Yes. Sorry if I miss any comments, by the way. It's 11 p.m. here and I'm still watching. Trunkang, thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see what everyone else is saying. Larissa, I really love that she doesn't choose so many dark singles because she doesn't want to, I guess, yeah, prosper from this kind of feeling, but she still writes about them, and that's what music's about. Gotcha. For me, the Smile album has sorcery in it because I always cried whilst listening to it, then feeling at ease afterwards. So it's like a therapy. It really is. That's what I feel as well. Absolutely. I think that's why Katy's just in her own lane in terms of pop music and how it connects with us, essentially. Let's see what everyone else is saying. We cried with you when you reacted to Electric and Daisies. Oh my god. I cry a lot with Katy, don't I? Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm quite an emotional person. Don't know if you guys have noticed, but I am. I think she's great because she created her own lane of music. Yes, right. When she came out, there was no one like her, especially with her taboo lyrics. That made her cool. Yeah, totally get you. It's a bit blurry. Yeah, why is the screen blurry? I don't know if it's something to do with me having... Because basically I'm trying to read your comments on an iPad. To me, the screen looks really clear, and I don't know why it's blurry. I'm really sorry about that, guys. Next time we come on and do a live, I'll try and sort it out so that we don't have blurriness. Yeah, I wonder if there's anything that I could do. Any tech people out there that can help me to stop it being so blurry? Anyone? Help me? Let's see what everyone's saying. My favourite song would be By the Grace of God. Yes, I love that song. That's definitely one of my favourites. Is this live? Yes, this is live. Hello, it's me. I love Unconditionally, but the lyrics from Ghost. Choose your battles, babe, then you'll win the war. That is a great song. Taking your grave if it's enough. Wow, I love that song. All of Katy Perry's American Idol performances where she performs with the contestants are so good. Oh, I need to watch those. I don't think I've watched many of those. I think this is an unpopular opinion, but Witness is my favourite Katy Perry album. Yeah, that was a time, wasn't it? Like, what do you guys think about Witness in general? What's your kind of overview of why everyone seemed to turn on Katy at that time? Because that did happen. That was a thing that happened. And I don't know if it was... Well, I just feel like every artist reaches a point where at some point the media, for some reason, will turn on them. And then people will follow that. And then it's really hard to kind of get yourself out of that. And I don't know why that happens. Why can't we just celebrate good things? I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm really hoping Katy and Taylor do a collaboration. That would be cool, wouldn't it? There was a time when we thought that was going to happen, and then it didn't because it was just the music video thing. Yeah, I don't know what kind of song they would come up with. I wonder if it would be a ballad, or if they'd do a proper, I don't know if they do a proper pop number. I feel like they'd do some kind of ballad thing. Oh, thank you, Jordan. That's very nice of you. Thank you so much. Hello and welcome to the live stream. And I'm so glad you love my videos. Let's see what some people are saying. It was, Witness was a misunderstood masterpiece. It's essentially Katy's Reputation album. I love Reputation as well. I don't know what, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know what happens. It was a mess of an era because of management, but the haircut really hurt her pop star dust. Don't know why. But people love to tear people apart because of a haircut. It's so true. It is so true. And that was her expression of herself. And to then be pushed down because of that must have been really hurtful. You are really a Katy cat. It's so cute. I am. Have been for a long time. She was my favourite artist because of her bright pop songs. Yes. I love her pop songs. I think they're amazing. What do you think of her One of the Boys album? I think it's really good. I think actually the reason that One of the Boys is great is because Thinking of You is a self-written song, right? And not a lot of people are aware of the fact that it, you know, she can write her own music from start to finish, just her, no one else. And so I love that, and the fact that that's celebrated on that record. Hi from Italy. Hello. A part of me feels like the Witness era was Katy undergoing a huge change, and because it was so massive, the label or Katy chose to go for singles which were a bit more palatable. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of artists go through a period of time where they, I don't know, maybe she felt kind of boxed in to a certain degree for some reason, even though I don't think any of us want her to feel boxed in at any point, but maybe she did, and therefore that was her trying to get out of that box. I don't know, I'm just coming up with theories. Katy's doing A collab with Thomas Ray. Really? Ha ha ha. See, why do I not know all of these things? I am not always on the internet, even though I am always on the internet on YouTube doing, like, posting content. I have a lot of time when I'm off the internet, and then I pre-schedule my videos and things, and so I miss a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh, you share a line with many other subscribers, and now is a busy time for your network, which is why you get a blurry picture. So there's nothing I can do about the blurry picture. Well, that makes me feel a bit better in a sense, because I was thinking if there's something I can do, then I will do it, but we might just, yeah. But if it's nothing I can do, there's nothing I can do. Witness the album is the most personal to me. It helped me so much during my teenage years. Helped me realise it's okay to be whoever you are. Yeah. Her label needs to stop under-promoting her. Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting one with her label, isn't it? I don't know if they've just kind of like given up, or they just think, well, she's huge, so the promo will happen in itself because it's Katy Perry, and it's like, well, no. We need, like, the Katy Cats can do the groundwork, but we still need the music pushed out there. No? That's what I think. I really wish Katy would own a Grammy one day. She's so deserving of that. You should follow Katy Perry Today on Twitter and get up to date on all things Katy. Haha! Thank you for that. I shall have a look at that later. I think what Katy did wrong was in her Witness era, she tried to be trendy or relatable. So you don't think she was being fully herself. See, that's an interesting take on it. So maybe it was the opposite of what I was saying earlier. Or no, maybe it was that she was in that transformative thing because she didn't know who she was at that point, and so she was, you know, her lyric, you put it on me, I put it on, like there was nothing wrong. Maybe she was doing that to herself. Oh my goodness. I really love Peacock and Not Like the Movies. Not Like the Movies is amazing. It's so good, so good. And Peacock is such a fun song, isn't it? So tongue-in-cheek. So Katy. So Katy. Nope, I can't fix it. Okay, well, apologies for the lack of quality. Turns out Friday at this time is a terrible time to stream because everyone else is trying to stream as well. So maybe, because I think I'm going to try and do a weekly stream for, not forever, but for a while. So maybe next week I will try at a different time. What time is the best time to live stream? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Okay, what else are we saying? By the way, I've got some questions, actually. Let me answer those, because I've got some from Twitter. Just a few. Brody asked, my question is, do you think over her career, Katy has had to reinvent her music and her style and looks in general, like Madonna has during her career? And that's an interesting one to me, because I don't feel like that's a forced thing for Katy. I feel like she's wanted to reinvent herself, probably the same way that Madonna has. I think there's the side of it where it's being a savvy business person, because in order to stay relevant in pop music, I think you do to a certain extent have to, I don't know, there's like a maintenance thing, isn't there? But maybe that's where Katy's just being herself. She's so herself. Like in her play show, you can see all the elements of Katy everywhere. I mean, that is so Katy, and that's been her from the very beginning. That huge, in-your-face, brash, fun, let's just let it all out kind of imagery. So, do I think that she's had to reinvent her style? Probably not, because it reinvents itself. Her music, I feel like she's at a point now where she doesn't have to. She kind of had this real nice trajectory with her albums, and I don't feel like, what am I trying to say? I don't feel like she's needed to do anything. She just naturally has. But then there's the Witness era, which we're talking about and discussing and thinking about why that was different. So yeah. And then Sasatora S, Nina, I would like to hear your opinion on Katy's vocals in general. We're in 2022 and Katy is still being not respected for her vocals, live or not, and this is absurd, honestly. And also I'd like to know your favourite Katy's lyrics. Okay, so my opinion on Katy's vocal is she has the most incredible tone and strength behind her tone. She has such a unique voice, and it's a palatable voice. And what I mean by that is you can listen to it and not be like, oh, I don't like, it's unique, but I don't want to listen to it. It's unique and it's palatable. And so she's got something super, super special about her vocal just from the offset. On the flip side of that, I feel like she knows her vocal strengths, and that's not celebrated enough within pop music. Because it's pop music, I think sometimes people would just throw it to one side and be like, oh, they can't sing. But that's not true. Katy has proven time and time again that she can sing. I just think that people are quick to judge her when she's doing super energetic performances and running around a stage and out of breath. We can't judge people solely on those performances. Come on, everyone. We know she can sing. The Katy Cats know she can sing, and she has an amazing tone. So there we go. That's my thoughts on that. Brett, you sent me a message, but you've retracted it. But thank you so much for your very kind donation there. That was very, very nice of you. Send me another message and I'll answer it. Okay, let's see what everyone else is saying. So, and I do have some other subjects I want to talk about as well, but let's see what's going on here. Did you see that? Who? Okay, I'm getting really confused. I'm going to skip that one because I don't think I'm going to read it correctly. This is the thing with live streaming. Sometimes I'm like, I can't see. I need my glasses. David, I think Witness has changed Katy's music a lot sonically. Like after Witness, most of her songs are a grower, and I love her so much for doing that. Yeah, and I think that albums that keep us coming back time and time and again are albums that are growers in a sense, because the music doesn't get old. That's something special about Katy's songs. You listen to them and instantly they're hooky, but they reveal themselves over time as well. A Katy Cat from India, hello. Let's see what everyone else is saying. Hello from Russia, hi. Let's see what's going on. Will you come and see Katy's, her residency? I would love to. I was actually looking at flights the other day and seeing if I could get over, but at the moment I don't think I can. It's just, it's timing and everything like that, and it finishes the end of March, doesn't it? Is it going to be extended? Do we think that it's going to be extended? There are going to be more dates? I need to know that. Let's see what everyone else is saying. There's a few requests, reactions. Fred, maybe around 7 to 9 local time, when less people are. 7 to 9. Okay. Maybe next week it will be between 7 or 8 or 9. Oh, Brett, you're back. I know this is a Katy Perry theme, but just wondered if you have any plans for a Guy Sebastian reaction. You know what I'm like with Guy. Yes, I always have Guy in the back of my head, and he's a fantastic vocalist, so don't worry, Brett. It's just that I have like a list of reactions that I'm going through. I have about 70 on this list, so when I get new requests in, it takes me a while to get to them, because I'm trying to work through everyone's. But yes, don't worry. I shall never forget, Brett. Okay, so I like Witness, but obviously the era turned a lot of people away from Katy. I wonder if the Witness era never happened, would Smile have been more successful? Never Really Over, Deserve Better. Never Really Over, that's a bit of a tongue twister. It's such a good song, and I think you're right. I'm almost of the opinion that had they chosen a different second single, that perhaps that era would have been bigger. I don't know. But in terms of Witness not happening and how that's affected future eras, I don't know. It's really hard to say, because I feel like Katy almost had to go through Witness and come out the other side of that. And now, in a way, she feels free to me to make the music that she wants to make. Like, she's almost like, well, the worst has happened, so I can do whatever I want now. let's see what everyone else is saying. Oh, people give me some tech advice. Thank you for the tech advice. And I do apologise still that this is all very blurry for everyone. I am very, yeah, sorry about that. This has never happened before when I've done a live stream. But there you go. Okay, so let's see what everyone else is saying. Have you ever listened to Katy's MTV Unplugged album? I've listened to bits of it, but I haven't listened to the whole thing all the way through, so I should do that. And oh, you should do a whole week of album reactions from one of the boys to Smile like you're revisiting. Yeah, I know. I feel like I was toying with the idea of doing a teenage dream reaction. I don't know. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about it because I've got a themed week coming up next week. Not Katy, but I've got a theme week coming next week, which I'll post about soon. Well, I have to post about it soon because it's nearly next week, but you'll see, I'll post about it on the community tab. Yeah, anyway, before I go on to my next thing, which is talking about some of the albums. Oh, I didn't answer the question about what my favourite Katy lyric is. I think it's from Not Like the Movies. I think what I said earlier, he put it on me, I put it on, like there was nothing wrong, it didn't fit, it wasn't right, wasn't just the size, they say you know when you know. I think that whole statement is so clever about how we try and kind of mask ourselves in other people, even though sometimes it's not right for us. You see people mold themselves for other people rather than just being themselves and then matching with someone because of that. So that really spoke to me. Oh, I'm missing so many things that people are saying. Oh, Diamond, I'm going to sleep because I've got to wake up early. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for hanging out. Let's see. Oh, do you know what? I haven't listened to Katy's first album, and I need to listen to that. That's the only album that I haven't listened to. And part of the reason I haven't is because I like to save music so that I've got something new from her. So I'm like, if I just keep that on the back seat, then I can pick that up at some point. Okay, oh, favourite Katy Perry songs: Fingerprints, Pearl, Ghost, Witness, Good Choices, Good Choices. Let's see what, oh, Brick by Brick. Okay, apparently that's a good one from the Unplugged album. What are you all saying from the Unplugged album? What else should I be listening to? I feel like the thing, this is Zimin, that would push Katy again to the top of the charts will be maybe a singer with a big now artist, Dua, Doja. Possibly, yeah. I think what needs to happen is a consistency. So we need the right single choices, because I think what happens a lot of the time is you then listen to an album after the lead singles have come out and think, well, why didn't they release this song? Why didn't they release this? This is clearly the single that should have been done first or second or third. So I think that, and actually, Jeffy the Derpy, love that. What are you hoping for her next album? This ties into that. What I'm hoping is that they choose the right singles, and that we get a mix of maybe like the Prism, One of the Boys, Witness era, like all mashed together, so that we can have some of the rockier side of her, some of the acoustic side of her, some of the real emotive side of her, and then some of those killer pop tracks. So maybe that's where the collaborations would come in, and we'd get that consistency, because that's what we need, is that consistency. Let's see. Oh, I definitely need to listen to Katy's Christian album. Okay, maybe I will take it off of my back burner and actually listen to it. Then I won't have any new Katy music. Yeah, okay. I can cope. Let's see. I have an idea. Teenage Dream, Revisit and Breakdown. I know. I'm thinking about that. React to Katy Perry singing When I'm Gone, Walking on Air at her Residency. Yes, I want to watch that. It Are there any fan cam versions of that? Because I want to make sure it doesn't get blocked, because whenever I use an official video of something, it always gets blocked. So send me those fan cam things. Do you think Katy should re-record her albums like Taylor Swift has done? Well, it depends, I guess. If she's if she wants to own all of her copyright, because that's the thing, isn't it? It's about owning your material. So it depends if she wants to do that. I'd support her with whatever she would want to do, basically. Thoughts on Witness singles? Yeah, my thoughts on the Witness singles are we missed out on a couple of potential biggies. I feel like I just said bees. Anyone with me on Miss You More or Saver's Draft? Anyone with me there? Let me know. Hello from Russia. We're talking about my queen Katy Perry. Yes, we are. Yes, we love Katy Perry. Yes, we do. My favourite songs from each album: I'm Still Breathing, Pearl, Double Rainbow, Miss You More, Only Love. I miss you more than I love you. That's a great song. There are rumours, from reliable insiders that Katy will be on 1989. Hello, are you kidding me? A new song? Or like a collaboration on one of the re-recorded songs? What would I want her to be on that? I feel like a new song. This could be it. This could be the collaboration we need. Not just single choices, but also the image and aesthetic for Witness. That's the thing. I don't even know. Sometimes I feel like I don't even know if it's just that she cut her hair short, because do you remember when Christina Aguilera released Bionic and she had that whole like white background with the sort of almost robotic look, and I feel like that was sort of similar. Oh, a car is speeding by my house. That was sort of similar to the Witness aesthetic, and there was something about those two eras that did not resonate with people. Now, did we lose aesthetically the warmth? I'm wondering. That connection. Did she almost close herself off aesthetically? Not the hair. I'm not talking about the hair. I'm talking about everything else. Yeah, let's see what everyone else is saying. Hello from Glasgow. Hello, Glasgow, one of my favourite cities. I feel like the image and aesthetic for Witness did not match the sound of the album. We've done a lot of Witness work today, haven't we? I feel like we're halfway through this live stream and we've done a lot of Witness work. I would love if Katy takes more risks like Gaga did. Yeah. I feel like Katy probably feels like she does take a lot of risks. But do you mean musically? Maybe you mean musically. Let's see what everyone else is saying. Her Vegas residency is awesome. Voice, costumes, theatrical aesthetics. It's a spectacle. It definitely needs more recognition. Oh, I really want to see it. I really want to see it. And all the critics loved it. And I loved that as well. Because I hate it when you read reviews of things that you think are really good and then critics are tearing it down. And you're like, what are you watching? So I'm really glad they loved it. Saver's Draft should have been a single, right? I think so. I think that would have shown her emotive side, and if it was that she'd lost her warmth at that point, then perhaps that would have brought the warmth back in. Katy Perry is a legend. Yes, she is. Fred, you run your show very professionally and entertaining. Great job, Nina. Well, thank you so much. Do a little bow. Thank you. I know someone said above I should do a podcast, I think. I've never even thought about doing a podcast. What would I do on my podcast? Just sit and talk to people about pop music, I guess. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. That could be good. That could be good. Okay, let's see what everyone else is saying. I just want to say you're so talented, Nina. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm inspired by Katy Perry, so we can all thank her. Let's see what everyone's saying. Miss Aura, shout out to Rita Ora. I think Katy should stop with dance pop and go back to her soulful country roots. I don't think there's space for her in pop anymore. Interesting take. Interesting take. Pop music's hard, isn't it? Because there's always someone new coming up. Actually, I was thinking recently, who is going to be the next huge pop artist? Like, someone could be sat at home right now not knowing that in a year's time they're going to be as big as Katy Perry. Think about that. Think about that. Yeah, Bionic was commercially not as successful. Yeah, something about that. I've always thought maybe it was the colour aspect. I don't know. I feel like Katy's lyricism was at her zenith in One of the Boys in Prison. I really want her to think with a guitar rather than pop hooks for her next album, because she writes best with a guitar. Yeah, she does write really well with a guitar, and I think what's great about her music is that she writes songs not knowing they're great pop songs, and then when you put the pop production around it, it's like, whoa. So yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. What's my least favourite Katy Perry song? What's my least favourite Katy Perry song? Are we talking of the singles, or are we talking just across the board over the albums? Because looking back now, my least favourite single... I don't know. Wait. Let me just go back into my discography and have a look. That's such a tough question, isn't it? Because it's not like I dislike any Katy Perry song, but you can still have a least favourite, right? I can do that and still be a Katy Perry fan, right? Hang on a second. I feel like it's going to be from One of the Boys. Don't hate me, everyone. Don't hate me. Katy Perry, One of the Boys. Because I'm sure I was thinking about this earlier. No. What was I thinking about? I might come back to you on this one, because I don't want to say the wrong song and... Wait. Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. I keep seeing songs and being like, oh, I wish she released that. Oh, I wish she released that. Like, oh. Okay, off topic. I'm going to answer that question later. But don't you think Into Me You See is such a great song and should have some justice? No? Okay, I totally just got lost in my own world there. Hello from Malaysia. Hello. I think one of the things that made Katy fall is because of the leaks. Because from 365 up to Smile even, they were always getting leaked by her team or someone in the studio. Yeah, who was doing that? Who is responsible? A genre shift needed, maybe, like Gaga did with Joanne. Yeah. See, Joanne wasn't my favourite Gaga record, but I did appreciate the fact that she did that. So maybe. Okay. I'm just trying to see what people are saying. I think her voice suits rock country songs way better. Yeah, she's got that tone, hasn't she? She does have that tone. I feel like I've talked so much I'm going to lose my voice. Let's see. She's going to be studied in the future. Yes, she will be. She's probably being studied right now. In fact, I sort of study the theory behind Katy songs oftentimes when I'm vocal coaching. So there you go. We need a pop rock era. I'm still worshipping Ghost by Nina. Thank you. Thanks so much. That's one of my most personal songs, so I really appreciate that. Swish Swish is not a great single. Yes, Swish Swish. Let's talk about that for a second. Swish Swish Swish. Yeah, possibly agree with you there. I think that it actually has grown on me, that song. But But I think at the time, it didn't resonate with people. And I think that that's because we know what Katy is capable of writing-wise. And so it was almost like, wait, why are you giving us Swish Swish when you can give us, I don't know, Pendulum, or I don't know, you know, even Hey 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 I thought was a super, super catchy song and could have been the first or second single. I don't know. I don't know. Into Me You See sounds like Pearl. Yeah, that's probably why I like it, because I love Pearl so much. Hello from Prague. Yes, hello. I know it's unrelated, but I've waited so long for your opinion on Rita's Bang EP. Oh my god, I love that EP. Yeah, I didn't react to it because I listened to it like literally as soon as it was released. I listened to it and I was like, well, there goes that reaction. So I loved it though. It was so forward thinking and possibly my favourite from her ever. So there we go. Funny you mentioned Into Me You See, because a fan showed her during the play M&G a tattoo she got inspired by that song, and Katy said she didn't remember the song. What? That is crazy. What? Okay, I can't believe that. That is crazy. How can you not remember one of your best songs? Katy Perry. Let's see what everyone's saying. Taylor or Gaga collab will bring her a Grammy. Because we know how the Academy loves these two. So true. Oh, hello, Tariq. First time on one of my streams. Again, apologies for anyone joining that the quality isn't great. We have established it's because of the time of day that I am doing this. I think Max Martin is what helped Katy before. Same thing is happening with The Weeknd. Since Ari's Love Me Harder, Till After Hours, and now Dawn FM. Yeah, I think people want to work with Max because he's an incredible writer and producer. I mean, there is absolutely no denying that, but I think that people want to make sure they can be established away from Max as well. So yeah. Okay. Bon Appetit didn't really hit the mark for me. It just seemed really thrown together. I really like Bon Appetit. I was thinking about this earlier. That one crept up on me as a really cool pop song. So yeah, it's interesting that it didn't hit the mark for you. So when you say thrown together, as in it was just like, we've got half an hour left in the studio, let's just put something together, that kind of thing. I bet you it took them a while to write that song as well. I bet you it was a longer song to write. This actually came from Insiders for the Smile album. The rollout originally was Not the End of the World, yeah, then Cry About It Later, I cry about it later, I cry about it later, tonight I'm having fun, then Daisies, then Tucked, but Capitol Records changed it due to COVID. Why would COVID change that order? Really? That would have been an amazing order. Like, Not the End of the World was like, whew, impact. Oh, and Daisies as well. Amazing song. Man. What Katy Perry song has grown on you recently and why? Well, we were just talking about Bon Appetit having kind of grown on me recently. And I think because it's a super fun pop song, but it has a slightly dark edge in the chords. It's also one of those ones that I enjoy the production. So because I'm a bit of a production nut, I will listen to things and be like, oh, okay, how can I incorporate something like that in a record in the future when I'm writing and producing? So maybe that one. Okay. Bon Appetit is a really good song. So Hugo, you think it's really good. Don't know why it was pushed aside. I've always wondered, what's your opinion on Melanie Martinez's voice and songs, and would you react to Melanie in the future? I haven't actually properly listened to her, so I need to like listen to a whole album all the way through, I think. So I will get back to you on that. Oh, yeah, I'm just reading about some of your opinions and stuff. Okay, Katy's been snubbed by almost all the major award shows since 2014. When she said, and I quote, "All award shows are fake and all the awards I've won are fake." Well, the rumours about that are very, very strong, and I don't think she's very wrong about that. I mean, that's why The Weeknd is kind of bowed out, you know, because there's a lot of handshaking and stuff going on behind the scenes. Yeah, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And therefore she probably doesn't really care about getting awards, I would say. Once you've said that, you know, don't you, that you're not going to get many. Okay. Let's see what other people are saying, and then I'm just going to move on because we've only got 14 minutes left and then I have to go. I want to just talk about a couple of things and ask you guys a few questions. Hi from Lebanon, I just joined. Hello. What do you think about the single rollout from Witness? What would you personally choose, and what do you think she should do for her next era? So we talked about that a little bit earlier. I think from Witness, rollout wise, I would have probably gone with I mean, there's Chain to the Rhythm. Hey 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 first. Power. And then Into Me You See, and then maybe another poppy one after that. That's what I think. What do you think, this is from Charlotte, about Katy's career trajectory? Wow, Nina, wow. Since the Witness era. I feel like she's on an even keel at the moment. But I do think that When I'm Gone has just, I don't know, I feel like she might just, again, we're in this era of TikTok where songs can be suddenly thrown back into the mainstream without a moment's notice, and because of streaming. So I'm at the point where I feel like if she times the next single right, and it is the next good single, like as good as When I'm Gone, that we might see another kind of rise for Katy. But at the moment I feel like she's on a bit of an even keel, but I'm loving the fact that she's doing her residency, and I feel like that's giving her a bit of a boost as well, especially online. I've noticed on Twitter. What Katy hair colour style is your favourite? Mine was purple from Wide Awake. Me too! I was just about to say that. Me too, you stole my answer. We can share it. Oh my goodness, someone's just asked me such a great question. Dark Lover, have you heard of Tuvalu? And if you do know her, what's your favourite song? Yes, I have. Oh my goodness. And the reason I said Tuvalu is because I'm trying to do the Swedish pronunciation. She's one of my absolute all-time favourites. Now, I'm just going to get up her discography because... do you know what album really grew? I know we're in a Katy thing, but I just have to say that Sunshine Kitty is such a great album. That really grew on me, that album. But I think I'm gonna say my absolute favourite song of hers is True Disaster. I think that song is amazing. So all my Katy cats, go and listen to that song because it's amazing. Okay. Oh, I think that the picture is cleared up. Guys! I'm very happy. I'm very happy right now. Okay. Okay, let's see what everyone else is saying. Hello, Nina. Dimash, I miss you. Play please. I'm from Turkey. Well, hello from Turkey. Hi from Brazil. I hope Katy never accepts a Grammy. Oh, I've got an itchy eye. I'm going to read this question. Oh my god, don't you just hate itchy eyes? Ugh, hate that. So she can set an example against the obviously corrupt system and go down as one of the legends that never got that award. It's about time we stop giving it power. There's a lot put into award ceremonies, isn't there? And then a lot going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors in the entertainment business. A lot. It's crazy to think how successful Prism was single-wise and not a single Grammy. I know. It's criminal, really. It is criminal. There should be a new awards system and ceremony with no like underlying politics or anything like that. It should be run by the fans, for the fans, the end. Okay. Let's see what everyone's doing, and then I'm just going to ask you guys some questions. And anything that I've missed, I'm going to come back and see what you guys have said and like respond. Okay. Oh yeah, someone's mentioned, and I forgot to say this earlier, Hugo, you said about how the Taylor Swift drama made the Witness era flop and all that unnecessary stuff. Yeah, totally agree. Hello, my kitty cat from India. Hello. I know everyone. I know you can see me now. Ah. Oh, where's my puppy? He's at the groomers. He's having a lovely haircut and a lovely bath, and he's being groomed at the moment. I love him so much. If I had him here, he would be crying. All he does is cry because he wants to be my height. I swear, this is what happens. If I pick him up and he can see from my height, he's happy. But because he's so small and he's always on the floor, he's like, ah. So yeah, if he was here, he'd be crying. Okay. Hello from Croatia. Hello. Have you seen any performances of Play? I've seen like snippets, but I've been saving them because I want to try and watch the whole concert. And also if I do get to go over and watch it, I don't want to ruin the whole thing. Katie and Sia wrote Passenger by Britney Spears. There's a demo. Haha. I shall look that up. Let's see. I think now. Oh, wait. Did you know that the ex-female CEO of the Grammys revealed that Katy was supposed to receive at least 4 Grammys, but her label bought the win for the other artists? Sam Smith. That's what I'm talking about, the politics. Yep. Ali, oh, handsome puppy, getting cute. That's so cute. He wants to see the world as you do. He really does. He really, really does. Okay, so I've got some questions for you guys before we finish. I want to know what your favourite tour was. Prismatic, Witness, California Dreams, Hello Katy tour. What's your favourite tour and why? And I want to know your favourite songs and why. And I think I'd like to know what you guys would like to see as her next single now, like after When I'm Gone. Let me know. And then we can just have a quick discussion before we complete this hangout today. And thank you so much for joining me, because it's been so much fun just to talk all things Katy, because I genuinely really love her. I know that there is always this kind of thing maybe that people react to artists because they want the views or whatever, but I don't do that. I do it like because I love it and I love Katy, and I have to share that with you. I have to share that with you. Okay, so hopefully you guys are answering my questions. Let's see. She did a Beatles cover recently. She certainly did. The arrangements she made for Play are fantastic. They sound like a Broadway show. Ooh, interesting. Prismatic tour was so good. Will you upload this live to watch later? Yes, it should come on automatically. I think that it, oh, someone just tried to ring me. It should come on automatically. I think it's, takes like an hour sometimes, depending on how long the stream has been for it to render. Yeah. The Witness tour was a true spectacle. I've heard her next single is a country pop record. Prismatic tour was my favourite. Yeah. So interesting that she's doing all these collaborations as her singles. I feel like she's treading lightly into different genres to see where she should go next. International Smile, such a cool song. That is a great song. I genuinely think she should go back to dark Katy. I like the whole When I'm Gone vibe, and her music should go back to dark pop. I agree in a way, I think that she should. She can still have a balance on her records, but that dark stuff, that's what drew me in as well. I'm a teenage dream person, but I think the Prismatic as a tool visually is the best. Dark Horse E.T. Katy Perry style still has potential in 2022. I agree. I totally agree. That's the thing, that I still think a lot of her music sounds fresh. I hope she drops a song with Selena Gomez. Rihanna, where is Rihanna? Come back, Rihanna, with your music. Miley, Britney, and have a very dark, badass vibe so it blows up. I get it. I think Katy and Olivia Rodrigo should do a duet. That would be cool. They've got quite interesting tones together. That would be an interesting one. I want her to do more complicated choreo because of her dancing in the When I'm Gone music vid. Right. So are you saying that that made you think, oh, look how good she is at dancing, let's do more of that? Or were you thinking that wasn't enough and I want more? I want more raw acoustic, less produced Katy. See, this is where I think that we all have different wants from her, and we just need an album that kind of has a bit of everything. Or maybe it can have 3 different sides. It can be, one side is the pop rock, one side is the country acoustic, one side is the super pop, just pop 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 pop. Ali Fitzgerald, thank you so much for sending that. That's so sweet of you, and thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and hello to you. My favourite song is Raw because it's the first song after which I became a Katy cat. I still hope Ghost becomes a single. Good song. Witness Tour was next level. Sometimes singles and songs from records don't reach you in the same way until you've seen them live, and perhaps that's what happened with Witness as well. Katy wrote 2 songs for Selena, Rock God, More Than I Like It. I remember going to the California Dreams tour, and none other than Marina was the opening artist. Oh, I love Marina. Such a great show by both artists. Oh, Rita Ora's got an album coming this year? Has she? I thought she was just doing EPs. Well, that is cool. Katy wrote Long Shot by Kelly Clarkson. I think she's working, re-establishing herself to the general public, and they are loving it. Yeah, I think she's working hard right now. I think so too. I really think so too. Katy's written a lot of songs. Someone just saying about Blackout by Miley Cyrus, and I feel like we should appreciate her writing more. Oh, the visual's gone again. Well, we had it for a while, guys. We had it for a while. We're winding down now anyway. It's fine. There are 2 more rumoured collabs with artists, starting with D and M. So far, the predicted A with Alesso and T with Thomas Rhett have already come true. I'm very curious. D. Demi? Trying to think of D artists. Anyone? And then what was it? M? Miley? Who else could it be? I don't know. Fave Katy song is still Teenage Dream. Yeah, I get you there. That song is amazing. We need maybe a split album situation like Ava Max's Heaven and Hell. Yeah, exactly. We do. I think we do need that. Edward, Nina, your smile. Thanks. Never Really Over and Daisies feel so OG Katy, and they're my most recent, Ali, this is your thing, favourite singles, very raw and vulnerable and just lightly produced. Yeah, they're probably some of my most favourite recent ones as well, along with When I'm Gone. Yeah, I get that. I really feel she's going to do a Droplet era. I think you're right, Ian, for 6 months to get back the general public, and then we'll have a massive comeback. I think you're totally right. I think she's dipping her toes right now, and then it's going to go. It's going to go off. Okay, right. It's there, it's just fuzzy. I know. I'm so sorry that the screen is fuzzy. I'm so sad about that. Oh, the D artist might be David Guetta. Yes, maybe it is. Yeah. I'd love to see her digging the lyricism and songwriting ability she's got, maybe an era exploring that instead of simply catchy lyrics. I feel like she just needs to just like find her happy place with her music. That makes us happy. She is a songwriter above all. Yeah, this is the thing, again, as I said at the beginning of our stream, that the thing with pop music is a lot of the time people think, oh, it's pop music, the artist who's singing it has nothing to do with writing it. Well, that's just not true. It's just not true. More often than not, the artist will have a real big say in even establishing what's going on in that session. I mean, just from my own perspective, I write a lot of my music myself, like alone. So like Thriving, one of my singles, just me on this keyboard alone, no one else. However, My Life, one of my other singles, I went to Sweden and wrote with 4 other people. But when I was in that session, the first thing that was established was, right, Nina, what do you want to write about and why? And how can we make this session like feel like it's you? And they got to know me and my voice and what my special parts of my voice were and what I wanted to say for myself. And so from the get-go, you have that with pop music. And I think people forget that there is always going to be a part of that artist in the song with the writing of it somehow. Anyway, I'm going off on one. And I definitely need to go soon. Okay, so let's wrap this up. And I just want to say thank you for everyone who's still saying hello, and I'm definitely going to read all your comments, but I just have to say thank you so much for joining me today and for making this such a fun hangout and celebrating Katy Perry. And yeah, I just hope that we get to enjoy lots of new music from her. Oh, and Brett just saying there's a new album on the way from you, Nina. I'm working on something. Something's happening. That's what I'll say about that at the moment. Yeah, but back to Katy, I feel like we just need to continue to be there for her and support her. And I know that she wants to keep giving us stuff because she's still passionate about it, and that's the main thing. So let's all be there for Katy, and I look forward to reading all of your comments as I sign off. I just love you guys all so much, and sorry I haven't been online doing lives. It actually makes me really nervous, but today I felt a bit more collected and calm and cool. So we're going to try this. So I'll see you guys next week. I'll set up another live stream. I think next week we're going to talk about Morissette. So let's see how that goes. Join me next week for some more fun. And I hope you all have a lovely evening. And I'm going to sign off for now and read all the rest of your comments. And I love you. See you all very soon. I don't even know how to get out of this, but I'm going to try. Okay, bye-bye.